Hello everyone, I want to talk in this video about whether or not a tarot reading is the right choice for you. Having a tarot reading is the right choice for you, whether or not that's the right choice. So this video will probably be titled, Should I Get a Tarot Reading or Not? And it's my hope that if you're considering getting a reading done, whether this first time or the 100th time, this video will help you decide if it's the right choice for you right now. While there are certainly occasions where you make a snap decision to have a tarot reading, perhaps you're at a fair or you're at an open house or something and tarot readings are being offered for free, or a Christmas party or something like that, then you might experience a last-minute decision to have a tarot reading done. And those can be a lot of fun and you can really enjoy those. But if you're deciding whether or not to book a session, a tarot reading session with someone, so a full tarot reading in a private situation where there can be some in-depth discussion and work done, I think that it's definitely that some time should go into helping you decide whether or not you want to book this session. If you're looking for a yes or no answer to a question, something really quick that tells you, am I ever going to get married? That kind of a question. Am I ever going to am I going to be rich? Am I going to die? Everyone is going to die, so that's an interesting question in and of itself. But those kind of questions where you're just looking for kind of like an immediate answer, and you're not necessarily wanting to dig deeper and look into your own self, your own experience, and communicate with your higher self to discover what's underneath the question that you're asking, then a tarot reading might not be the right choice for you at this time. You might feel that you get more from a session with a psychic reader who is reading you and letting you know things that are probably going to be happening if you don't change the course that you're currently on. Tarot can definitely let you know the way things energetically are heading for you in the future. And this can prove to be very beneficial. But I think the real beauty and the real joy of a tarot or oracle card reading, because oracle card readings I'm including in this question of should I get a tarot reading, the real beauty of a tarot reading is that you are really able to get underneath those layers. The cards are such a beautiful system that's a divination system, yes, but so much more that can really help you get into your own unconscious, those layers that you don't want to look at. A lot of people on YouTube are talking about shadow work right now. Tarot cards can really help you do the shadow work and get underneath and see what am I not wanting to look at in my life that's causing me to ask this question. That might be something that I don't necessarily want to hear. Tarot is a very beautiful tool for helping us to do that. So if you're looking to get underneath the layers, if you're interested in experiencing healing at several different levels, if you're open to healing in general, I believe that tarot truly is a healing system, and that can provide us with great healing if we choose to listen to our intuition and receive the messages. Whether the messages are coming from you giving yourself a reading or if you're having someone else read your cards for you, in reality, at least with the way that I read my cards, you have chosen your cards. So your higher self is the one that's communicating with you in those moments. It's not a situation of me telling you something that you don't know. You already know that answer. And oftentimes when you leave a tarot reading, you should feel like that sense of awakening, kind of that the Hermit talks about, that idea of the psychopomp, where it's something that you've already known, but you just haven't realized that you know it. And yet when you leave a tarot reading, you have a real joy of experiencing the fact that you did actually know that. You just weren't looking at it that way because maybe you were afraid, or maybe there was something you didn't want to see. Or like, for instance, if you're asking, am I going to meet someone that I actually want to be in a relationship with? Maybe there was something in yourself where you have been resisting opening up to a possible relationship opening up to loving yourself first before you even begin to start loving someone else or wanting to love someone else. You know, it's about learning that, opening up to that energy that you already hold within yourself. I think that's the great beauty that tarot and oracle cards can provide you with when you have a reading done. So if you're looking for an experience like that when you go into a tarot reading, at least with a tarot reader such as myself, and I think, you know, as I love to watch tarot videos on YouTube too. I mean, that's why I started making my own. As I listen to other amazing tarot readers online, it seems to me that that's what they're saying too, that tarot isn't about fortune telling. It's really about getting down and doing that soul and spirit work, and it being a deep tool for us to grow in new ways and make new choices that help us to be happier, more fulfilled beings on this planet. So if that's what you're looking for, then an in-depth healing tarot session is definitely the answer for you. However, if you're just looking for quick answers, or you don't want, and I don't mean this in a wrong way, but if you don't want to accept responsibility for your own life, then you might come away from a tarot reading feeling unsatisfied and disconnected, and like you didn't get the answer that you wanted to. Because the cards will always reveal the depth of the situation. That has been my experience. They will always reveal the depth of the situation, and the person that's reading for you is always going to try to find a way to get that message across in the most comfortable way. So not a way that puts you on the defensive, but they're still going to, if they're a tarot reader that believes in their work, they're not just out to make money. Which is, again, why you should do your research before you have a tarot reading, so you make sure you're finding a tarot reader that is right for you. But anyhow, going back to what I was saying, if you have a true tarot reader, someone who's taking the work seriously and who feels this is part of their purpose and this is part of what they came here to do and this is a deeply healing work, they're going to give you the answers that the cards show. Like I said, they will try to do it in the most loving way possible, but the answers will be there. The cards don't really let you hide from them. I mean, there's something about when you see the Ten of Swords, you don't really get to run away from that. You can choose to after you leave the session and feel that you know, this reader didn't know what they were talking about. They weren't psychic. They weren't real. But that image and that moment in that reading is very real and true. And you have a choice whether you want to acknowledge it, and then if you don't like what you're seeing, choose to make different choices so that you can create your future in a whole new way. Whether you get a tarot reading or a psychic reading, the future is not set in stone. You know, we do have free will. Even if you're coming from a Christian background and you believe that, if you do believe that, you know, destiny and fate and like certain things are going to happen a certain way, whether that's Christian or not, you know, we do have free will. And so you can change what you see in the cards or what a psychic is telling you. It doesn't mean that it will be easy to do, but you certainly can do it. And if you're committed to doing it, you will be successful at it. And so the tarot card reading that I get today is going to be different than a tarot card reading that I would get tomorrow, because I've made different choices in those 24 hours. And I've felt different things, and I've become and evolved into a different being. Even in that short period of time, that is possible. So, to go back to the question, should you get a tarot card reading or not? If you're looking for in-depth answers and an exploration of the unconscious, the subconscious, the archetypes that can help you to heal and to change your life, then a tarot card reading is certainly a wonderful choice for you. If you're looking for a yes or no answer, and you really feel like you don't want to change anything within yourself or in your life, then a tarot reading might not be the right choice for you. You might prefer to go see a psychic or to have your palm read or something like that. And there's nothing wrong if that's how you feel. I mean, I'm certainly not saying that that's, you know, that's less of whatever than a tarot reading is. It's just you're going to have a different experience with a tarot reading. And if you're really open to having a healing spiritual experience, then a tarot reading can be an amazingly healing experience, especially if you have a rapport with your reader and you feel very comfortable being able to be really open with them. Then great change can occur from that reading, and you can actually experience a lot of healing and get a lot of support from whatever spiritual energies you choose to believe are working with you. So if you are interested in having a tarot reading and you are looking at, you know, what's it going to be like, what's the experience going to be like, that's a little bit of my take on how tarot readings can fully be experienced and what to expect when you get a tarot reading. Yes, you can get a yes or a no answer from tarot. But I encourage you to not go in looking for a yes or a no answer. I encourage you to approach your reading with a look and an attitude towards what's underneath, and how am I going to discover what's underneath today through a reading. So I hope that this helps someone who's considering getting a tarot reading, and I thank you for watching this video, and I will see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.